Dan and Jane Coyne, who back in 1999 took a bunch of starving artists into their home and welcomed us year after year, and so we thank you so much for that.
And I think this year we'd also like to thank our many ticket takers who do what they do and just in support of us. We'd like to thank our Hyannis crew, Janet, Diana Robbins, you're in there, Joan, Iris, Ed, who couldn't be here tonight, or they're somewhere in the audience, I'm not sure, but we just want to say thank you so much to them too.
For their love and support over the years. That means tremendous amount. Chuck and Bob of Hollander Essex.
We'd like to thank Princess Erin and her crew for filming us every single show like she's doing now. Also, just a couple quick shout-outs. The Pigeons, you've been absolutely phenomenal feeding us and taking care of us. Some of the people, the Skinners, who also did the same thing. Very wonderful crew. I think they're one of the first people here in line. And let's see, and just quick, Megan and Mandy, who provide us with delicious baked goods and also take tickets for us. Thank you so much.
Another one that goes way back from the beginning, Miss Nadia Witkowski. She started coming to see us when she was 16 years old. And you were 16, right?
Yeah. You don't have to give it away.
That's great. Nobody can add in this room. I don't need that, makes you 26. And of course, Mr. Rob Stewart for his amazing artwork and graphic design and excellence in all things technical, even though he thinks maybe some things don't work out the way he wants them to. Rob, this group is indebted to you and your
branch our group in the best way possible.
So I think there's one other thing that has to be said.
Yeah. You guys can hang me or whatever.
Wesley is
He hates when we do this to him, when I do this to him. And so there's one thing I'll say before I do it. One of the things about this show, for someone who's been back to several alumni shows over the years, is that I'm always struck by the new guys who are immensely appreciative. The current group is always like, man, we have so much to learn, and you guys are amazing, you're doing all these incredible things, and you're out there saving the world, and you're phenomenal musicians and educators, and all these incredible professions. And what is always lost, that they don't know and they won't know until they're standing here, is the gift that they give us. Never mind the music, because the music is extraordinary. We were having a conversation backstage that we're pretty sure the reason they can do what they can do with their voices and we couldn't is that technology is really accelerating. But besides that, the gift that they give us, that they don't know, and couldn't know that they give us, is that we see ourselves in them. And it's so rare that you get that opportunity to see yourself 10 years ago, 20 years ago, with just the future wide open in front of you, with extraordinary talent. And so never ever forget at the alumni show, new guys, just how much we value what you give us. So thank you. Townsend Lyle is an extraordinarily humble person. but we have never confused humility for extraordinary intelligence, exceptional vision, guidance, care, professionalism. The lessons he teaches every single person on this stage about what that future looks like and what it will take in order to dedicate your life to excellence in any field. The lessons Townley gives us are immense and extraordinary. For 20 years, this man drives once upon a time from New York City, for anyone who's made that drive in the summertime, to New York City to Hyannis, Cape Cod, drive on Memorial Day weekend is slightly akin to some kind of like terrible tragedy from like the Greeks. It's awful. And T does it and has done it for 20 years. He drives up every year and trains a new group of business makers and a new group of musical directors and a new group of guys every summer. Not just about what the songs are, what the pitches might be, or how much to charge people. I think the notion of what he gives each group each year is extraordinary. And 20 years is a really long time to keep doing it and to keep reinvesting the energy and the care and the love that he does. And we are immensely grateful. And I'm so glad we had the opportunity to thank Rob Stewart a moment ago, because as a tribute to Townsend, we thought, we call him Old Man Belial, or OMB, because though we're all old, you know, he's yours. Maybe he's not. But an old man who now lives in Woodstock, Vermont, still makes that drive. He makes the drive down to Manhattan. There's nothing better, we felt, for a porch than a rocking chair. And there's nothing better on a rocking chair than a Rob Stewart original Hyannis Sound logo design on